What's going on, everyone? I'll bring you a video today. I know that I was planning on making a video later on in the week. I still plan on doing that, but I'm going to be bringing you a video today just with my thoughts and analysis of, the week as a whole in college football. A few games that I noticed and stuff like that, and just my thoughts about that. I know the week is not over. There's still one more game to go. You got this game that's going on tonight, and we'll see how that goes. I mean, the way it is right now, there's a chance that 4 of the top 10 teams could lose. So, I doubt that that's happened in the first week of college football before, but we'll just wait and see. Florida State has a big game today against Ole Miss, so who knows how that one's going to turn out. One thing I wanted to do is talk about a couple of games that I noticed that really stood out to me. The first game was the Alabama versus USC game. It was actually a game I was looking forward to actually watching, and thank God I didn't watch it. Look at the end of the game, look at the score. I would have never thought that Alabama would have smashed USC that bad. I know Alabama's great and all that stuff, but man, I thought USC would have at least competed. At least scored a touchdown. Do something. So for them to get beaten that badly and only come out with one field goal, that was amazing to me. So I don't know whether it's that Alabama's that good or that USC is that bad. Is it somewhere in between? I don't really know. So it's going to be interesting to see how both teams fare in week 2 and just see how each one of them plays. It's not a good thing and a scary thing for the rest of college football if Alabama is just going to be that dominant over all the other teams. So we'll wait and see. Hey, last year, we thought that, or not last year, but the year before, we thought that Alabama was going to just run away with things, and then, it didn't happen. So we'll just wait and see how that goes. The other game that kind of caught my eye was a game that I watched last night. Caught most of the game, second half of the game, kind of in and out for the first half of the game, and that game was the Notre Dame-Texas game. Real exciting game, probably the best game of the week. Real exciting, came down to the wire. I honestly thought that, I didn't think that Texas was going to hold on and win. They got up, and I was like, man, there's no way that they're going to hold these guys off. Because, last year with Notre Dame, they'd be down, and then in the last minute, they'd come back and win, and it was just like, whatever. This time around, I guess, Texas held on long enough. The end of the game was crazy. Them going back and forth, Texas taking the lead, getting their extra point blocked, which I can't understand that. It getting run back for a 2-point conversion to tie the game. Who would have thought that would be how they tied up the game? And just what happened in overtime, and then double overtime, just a crazy, crazy game. And, at the end result, with Texas winning, it goes back to, is Texas really that much improved, or is Notre Dame that much overrated? I don't really know. Last year, Notre Dame just smashed these guys. I think it was like 38-3. It wasn't even close. This year, Texas put up 50 on these guys. So, I really don't know what it is. They were saying how talented Notre Dame was, but they got beat, and we'll just see. Like I said, same thing with the Alabama USC. We'll see between Notre Dame and Texas how their next games go and how they fare. I'll give you a better idea of how good or bad these teams are. One thing that I'm thinking is, and I've been thinking this for a long time. These preseason or first week rankings, to me, there's no point to them. They're meaningless. I don't understand why they have it like that. I mean, I know why they have it, but it means so little. I mean, you look at it, 3 top 10 teams already have lost. So, I mean, is it that these top 10 teams were really top 10 teams to begin with, or were they just rated that high based off of what people thought they were, but they're not really that good? Honestly, I mean, they really should just keep everyone unranked, play a few games, and then based off of expectations and how they've fared through the first games, they should rank them based off of that starting, like, I don't know, week 3. To me, that would make more sense than this, oh, let's just rank everybody 1 through 25, and, you know, because to me, based off of the rankings, that was an upset between Texas and Notre Dame, and maybe it really wasn't. Maybe Texas is really that much more talented than Notre Dame was, but because they're ranked, they're not ranked, you know, all of a sudden that becomes an upset. So, I mean, who knows? We're just going to have to wait and see. Everything usually evens itself out, so we'll see a few weeks from now, you know, who's still winning, who's losing, and kind of go from there. But I'm interested to see this last game, Florida State and Mississippi. I mean, they're talking about Florida State winning it all, so I mean, it'll be interesting to see how well they fare against a good team and how they fare out throughout the season. So that'll be the end of week 1. Like I said, a lot of upsets. I mean, you got teams like Mississippi State losing, LSU losing to quote-unquote another unranked team in Wisconsin. Oklahoma, I mean, I don't know what's up with Oklahoma. They're always like, whenever they're just favored or they got this expectation, it's just like they just let everyone down. It's like when no one expects them to do anything, they do well. I don't know what's up with that team. I mean, they lost. I mean, they lost to Houston. I don't know how that's going to fare out for Houston. I mean, they're definitely going to have to run the table in order to have any shot at the playoffs. And even if they do, they may just get leapfrogged by another team, even a one-loss team, if they win all the games. So we just have to see how that plays out. So anyways, that's it for this week. I'll be making a video, I don't know, maybe Thursday or Friday with my preview of week 2 and the matchup that we have, and talk about that and what I feel is going to happen. So anyways, thank you for watching. If you like the video, please like and share the video. It really helps out my channel. And if you really like the content that I've been putting out, make sure to subscribe. You know, just help my channel grow. Thank you very much for watching, and have yourself a very blessed day.